green flag at Indianapolis, and Hussein already has a great start down into turn 1. You saw race 2, that was chaos, but so far he keeps the lead down straight and into turn number 2. It's a turn 2 already, but turn 1. Go down the back straightaway. So far he's keeping it clean, but I think David is going to try and pass him here down into turn number 3, and Hussein spins. Oh, it's another big wreck. Caution is out. And once again, another big wreck at the back of the field. Oh, there's massive damage to a bunch of cars. Okay then. Bunch of cars already have damage. I don't know what in the world happened back here, but seems like a bunch of chaos. Alright. As we're looking from Dante, they all start checking up. They spin. Oof, right at the front of the field too. Oh, wow. There's a huge wreck. It's a huge wreck. Here's Nick Whittle. Oh, the car was almost upside down. Lucas almost upside down as he spins along with another car. He nearly flips way in the air. Way in the air. That is a huge airborne crash. The car hits the tires. Another car has lost a wheel. Oh, Nick Whittle slams into another car head on. Oh, and that's Daniel Hemrick, who's also involved. He hits the wall hard and nearly collects Hussein. Insane start. Oh my gosh. That's the car that hit the tires, and the wheel flew off of, I think that's Levi. Oh my, what a hard airborne crash that was. 2 cars airborne. Car loses a wheel. Levi, once again, I'm not sure how he's lost a wheel in 2 of the same races. Or more like 2 of the same races at the same track. He loses a wheel once again. Yeah, once again, just lost the wheel. Oof, and who is this that hit the tires? In front of Nick Whittle. Might have gotten turned by Nick Whittle. No, there's a space in front of him. They would have started checking up. You see cars sideways up there too, so I guess that's the reason. He spins. There you see the wheel off of Levi. He hits the tires right on the passenger side, which is good, but then he gets hit driver's side and goes airborne. Now that is one big wreck. Diego. Oh my gosh. That's a pretty big wreck if you ask me. Then he goes on, Daniel Hemrick goes on to then hit Levi, which just, oh, you just see from that angle it looks super weird. Look at that. Oh. I don't know if he's going to be winning this one this time. With all the damage that he's got to his car, probably not. Look at that. He's lost. The hood came off. Oh my. This is going to be a long cleanup here. And it might be just a red flag, which does not... I mean, it's going to benefit for Hussein because he spun and most likely hit the wall, backing into the wall. Look at that. The tire comes off the car of Levi. Then it comes in, and hits Diego, then just flies back off. And I think Daniel might have just wanted to change his mind by seeing Levi spinning back up in front of the track, but then turned back to hit the wheel instead of a car, which I mean, you're going at these speeds, 200 plus miles per hour. You'd rather hit a tire that's came off of a car at 200 plus miles per hour than a car that's going slower than you. Oof. You hear the slam to the ground from Diego. Listen to that. We're gonna have a ride with him. Right here. Oof. You hear the slam from the tire barrier. Which first, he nearly hits the first one. Then he hits the second one. You saw the tire off of Levi coming in. Oof. Boom. Then we go way back to... Geez, all these cars over here. We go back to Lucas. Jeez. We're gonna do a replay here. Look at this. He spins, then Nikita spins, and nearly, I think, under the bumper of the car. I think under the bumper of the car, and then that just makes it even more airborne, which is crazy. Usually you do not see races like this, but it is Indianapolis and you can't expect it. Wow. This team worked just for a crash like that. Can't imagine. And imagine what all the fans are seeing. All the fans are seeing chaos. They're seeing all these cars that are really just getting destroyed in a chain reaction. See it right here. It goes airborne, yeah. Yeah, Nikita does go a little bit under the car and sends all four wheels off the ground for a second. Insane. That car is just lifting in the air. Then the right rear wheel catches back onto the ground. And it's like it might just barrel roll. But, I mean, you kind of want this. But then again, if he had actually barrel rolled, maybe he wouldn't have came back up the track and clipped the 24 of Abraham. Oof. Yeah, if he had flipped, I mean, the rolls would have been crazy, but it would have helped him more. He's lucky that Abraham was not really just way back there, because had he came back up the track right here, he would have gotten hit driver's side. And speaking of some more crazy stuff, Nick Whittle goes into the crash, which is Daniel Hemrick's teammate. You know, they're just drafting, you know, and then they come back up the track, boom, head on into another car. Just look at that. I mean, he's slowing down, but they just came back up the track. It was Nikita, actually, who had also gotten Lucas way more up into the air. So then, wow, came back up the track and hit right there, and then hit again by Nick Whittle. There's a bunch of cars that are involved in this wreck, and these guys don't even know what's happening. The caution comes out. Jeez, I'm actually surprised that the 47 did not, clipped Madison. So, and then you see Daniel Hemrick just sliding in there. I mean, he already has enough damage. You can already see him in the back hitting Levi and then hitting the wall. And then Hussein doesn't actually back into the wall. Nearly backed into Daniel Hemrick, who slammed that wall. That was a massive hit. But geez. Yeah, there's a bunch of cars in this race. But let's see, how much cars were involved in this. So we already have 2. 1, 2. Right? Then you got 3, 4. It's a 2x2 wreck, actually. Come back up the track. 5. Geesh. Then 6. 6 cars already, maybe 7. Yeah, 7 right here got clipped. 8, 9, 10 cars involved in this insane wreck, which I don't even know how. Wow. I hope Diego's okay. He's been taken out on a stretcher. I mean, if you get slammed into the driver door like that, driver's side, then you'll be feeling that one, especially after he was just going above 200 miles per hour and then slamming the tire barriers, bringing him down at least 100 miles per hour back, maybe even more than that. And then just to get hit by another car that's going nearly 200 miles per hour. And then going airborne, which is a tough crash, if I say so myself. Alright, red flag in the air for cleanup because of all this damage. It's a ton of damage. Oh, the tire barrier's moving back. They just... Wow. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Daniel Hemrick surprisingly is still in the race. Oof. He's taken at least about 3 massive hits. This would be one of them. The second one, he got in the air a little bit, then that third one. Could have been a fourth had he hit Hussein, the 63 who is coming back up in front of him. Red flag is out, and we'll be back right after this. And green flag back in the air. David is going to lead them to green. Back to green. And he didn't have a monster restart. I thought he did, but no. Nicholas actually it's like that pack back there just came up to them, or came up to him super quickly. A very damaged car in the back, I think that's Daniel Hemrick, as they head down the back straightaway. Whoo! And there was contact there for second place. This is gonna give David a few seconds to think about where he might block and how he might win. If he does win, Nicholas, I think, has a monster run. Coming to the white flag one more time around at Indianapolis. David holds on. Debris just came off of a car. Not sure who it was. And David is holding on to the lead pretty good, actually. There's a super damaged car in the back. I'm not sure if that's Nick Whittle or if that's Daniel Hemrick. It might just be Daniel Hemrick because he lost the hood and he just hit the wall. And here comes Johanna. What a surprising comeback, but no, they make contact once again and David keeps the lead. Oh, but here comes Daniel Hemrick. They're side by side into turn 3, turns 3 and 4. Off the final corner, can Daniel Hemrick hold the lead? He's keeping it so far. Coming to the checkered flag, he spins. He crashes. Oh, and he gets hit again and again. Oh, and he is not going to win today's race. Oh, oh my goodness. That did not, oh my. And Abraham once again involved in a very hard crash. Daniel Hemrick, I guess, had a problem with his car, spun from the lead, blocking David. Because David had this run, he could have went past him with that clean air. He blocked and then he just lost it. And into the wall. And then, oh, that is a monster hit. And then another monster hit. In front of the field, too, on the front straightaway, this could cause a massive block up if it was more cars. Oh, wow. They come to a nearly instant stop, and once again, Nick Whittle taking a massive hit. This time not head on, but you see how fast he's going. And then just to crash. Wow. Oof. One monster hit, another monster hit, 3 monster hits once again in one crash. For Nick Whittle, that's not going to be very pleasant. He's taken 2 hard hits, both involving cars that are going way slower than him. Just look at this hit. Whoa. Oh, you can hear the sound of it. Oh, that's not very usual. That was a hard hit. I mean, yeah, he's close to the other car, but jeez. You don't really hear the sounds of other cars like that. See how Daniel Hemrick was reacting. As you see in his mirrors, there is David, who won the race, and then he spins into the wall, and David goes by, and his dreams of winning race 2 are gone. Oh, wow. And at this point, he's not even moving the wheel. He already knows he's done. And